Hello, this is my first video for my new Atari 5200 project. And there's not going to be a lot to show off in this video, but I just wanted to go ahead and do something real quick so that anyone who is following along this channel can see what I'm up to now after completing IntelliDiscs. So this is, or I suppose rather will be, Rob & Banks. This is my attempt to bring Lock and Chase to the Atari 5200. So if you're not familiar with Lock and Chase, it's an early 80s arcade game from Data East. It is, in effect, it's a Pac-Man knockoff. But I think it's one of the more interesting Pac-Man knockoffs. It saw official home ports to, at the very least, the Intellivision and the Atari 2600. Mattel had the rights to the home versions at that time. The 2600 version was okay. I had it when I was a kid. It's not bad. I think it's probably better than Pac-Man on that system. But the Intellivision version was a fantastic piece of work, which I also had when I was a kid. And that's a game I loved very much. And it was, a big part of the reason why I'm doing this port is because of how much I loved the Intellivision version of Lock and Chase. And my goal here is to do better. I want to do better than the Intellivision game. And I'm starting off in that direction by actually nailing the arcade maze layout, which is something the Intellivision failed to do. But I have gone ahead and I've managed to do it here on the 5200, although I have not really managed to do much else. So what do we have so far? Well, right here we have the maze, as you can see. And the maze is littered with the dots, which are supposed to be gold coins because you're a bank robber and you're trying to rob this bank. And you will eventually be chased around the maze by 4 security guards, police officers, Keystone cops, something like that. They are not in the game yet. It's going to be a while till we do that. But I also do have down here in the bottom Rob. So this is Rob, and he has a partner named Banks for the 2-player game, and they are Robin Banks. So Rob here, he doesn't have any animation frames yet. It's just that one image. And today I was working on getting Rob moving around the maze and getting some of the wall collision detection in place. And it's not complete. It's still a little buggy, but it kind of works a little bit. So I just wanted to show that off here in this video, even though it's not great. As you can see here, I can move Rob to the right, and he'll hit this wall and stop. And I try to move down, and he'll stop. And the outer wall seems to work pretty well. The inner walls are still a little iffy. But I'm working on it. And for example, I can't figure this out. Like right here, for some reason, I can't walk through here. I don't know why. I need to investigate that, figure out what's going on. But yeah, Rob here slides around the maze. He's stopped by some of the walls sometimes. I know why some of them are not working, and it's just details I need to iron out. But we are getting there. The side tunnels don't work yet. That should be pretty easy to do. I just need to actually get around to doing it. But the key gimmick to this game, and is where the original name Lock and Chase came from, is that you have the ability to close doors behind you. You can close up to 2. And these lines in the walls are not just there for decoration. So the doors can be closed anywhere where these lines meet. So like if I were to pass through here and press the button, I would shut the door behind me. And it's possible to trap the police officers in the corners here for bonus points, which is as close as you get to eliminating them, because your doors will disappear eventually. And there are a lot of the Pac-Man type things, like various bonuses that will appear and things like that. One thing that I do intend to try to do with this game is a 2-player simultaneous mode. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that off. I have a plan for it, but it's the sort of thing I'm going to have to try it, and if it works, great. If it doesn't work, then I'm just going to need to scrap it. Another cool thing about Lock and Chase, which again is not there yet because I haven't really made it a game yet, is that unlike Pac-Man, after you pick up all the dots in the maze, you then have to escape the maze. And you can see there are 2 escape doors. There's one on the bottom, one on the top. And when you walk into the maze, these actually close behind you. I still have to add that. And then once you grab the last coin, they open up and you need to run and get out before the cops catch you. So you not only have to steal everything in the bank, you then have to make your escape. And it's a fun little game, and yeah, this is my current Atari 5200 project. I don't normally do a lot of ports, but this and IntelliDiscs were a couple of ports I really wanted to do, so I'm doing them. And once I am done with this game, I'm probably going to go back to working on more original titles, But for the moment, this is what's going on. So just wanted to show that off. And so anyone who, a lot of people have come to this channel after IntelliDiscs because that seems to have done pretty well. So if you're curious about what's coming down the pipe next, well, this is it. So that's going to be it for now. And sometime down the road, I will post more videos once I have more to show.